I'm a marine mammal researcher. My project investigates how the breeding behavior of the humpback whales is related to how they use their energy underwater. Humpback whales migrate great distances between their feeding and breeding grounds, and during these periods of migration, they rely completely on stored energy. And this means that they have to decide how to use this energy, which is crucial for their survival. And this is in particular an important aspect for the females, which spend a lot of their energy on the development of their calves. Now, how these animals use their energy is still poorly understood. Many studies on whales use the breathing rate to get an estimation of their energy use. And this breathing rate is often measured over a time interval of 10 minutes. However, these whales can change their energy use at a much finer time scale. So in other words, breathing rate measured over a 10-minute interval might not be fine-scaled enough to actually capture the fluctuations of the energy use in these whales. In general, these whales breathe every 30 seconds or so before they take a long dive again, which lasts between the 5 and 10 minutes. And therefore, their breathing behavior includes different breathing measurements, which we can observe at the surface. Firstly, there's the long dive duration. Secondly, there's the time duration between the different breaths within a breathing sequence. And then thirdly, there's the number of breaths a whale takes in a row. For my research, I use data collected with little data recorders. They are so-called tags. And these tags were deployed on individual whales through suction cups. One tag was deployed for up to 4 hours on the whales that were passing by here on the Sunshine Coast during their migration. These tags collected data on, for instance, the dive depth of a whale, their swimming speed, and also their change of heading. The results showed so far that the long dive duration is a better indicator for their energy use than breathing rate measured over 10 minutes. In other words, long dive duration is the best measurement that we can observe at the surface to assess the energy use of these humpback whales. Now, this knowledge will improve our understanding not only of their energy use during the migration, but also how this energy use might be affected during exposure to human activities, for instance, whale watching. And ultimately, this method is not only applicable to the humpback whales, but also to other diving marine mammals.
A new fossil flora from central Queensland of late Eocene or early Oligocene age has yielded a diverse assemblage of flowering plants and ferns, including the first evidence of horsetails, Equisetum L, from the Cenozoic of Australia. The fossils assigned to Equisetum are based on a stem fragment 2 to 3 millimeters in diameter and spreading leaf, sheath and diaphragm. The leaf sheath is interpreted to consist of similar to 24 to 30 leaves. The spatial arrangement of regular arranged depressions in a section of the outer cortex is interpreted as evidence of the leaf vascular traces and indicates a similar number of vascular traces. This specimen provides the youngest evidence of the genus from Australia and indicates that Equisetum survived for at least another 50 million years after it was thought to be extinct in Australia. Whereas molecular data for extant species of Equisetum collectively suggest a comparatively recent origin and radiation, the fossil record of the genus indicates a significantly longer and more complex history. Fossils such as the new specimen from Makawata, Queensland, will therefore play a key role in understanding the history and past distribution of Equisetum in Australia. A key challenge is to assemble and characterise the morphological traits of these living and fossil plants to better understand the origins, history and radiation of this remarkable group of eupylophytes.
My name is Carmen, and I am researcher behind this video. This video is intended to give you some examples of environmental research currently happening in Queensland. We are looking for novel ways to help boost tourism industry while supporting sustainable development of the region. My research is specifically investigating the feasibility of environmental science findings becoming part of destination marketing strategies. Your perspective on this would be a great help. You can participate by filling in the survey below. By doing that, you will help us understand your interest in the uptake of environmental science findings and also how to better design these kind of videos in the future. The survey is completely voluntary and anonymous, but the more tourism professionals who take part, the more we can tailor strategies toward your shared interests. So thank you very much for your valuable contribution.